No fans.
No
I mean, we have
fans.
plenty of fans, no fans in our hands.
We have no OnlyFans. Anyway,
Starting off strong
a
with
fan.
Mama G.
It's only a fan. Looks like we're coming up already. Hey, don't forget your thumbs, guys, the replay watchers. We appreciate it. Leave a comment because we always pick somebody from the comments, and they usually win 10 entries into our monthly appreciation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I helped. Who remembers that commercial?
I do remember that the way you said that, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you any.
Let us know when you could see us in the chat.
Danny Joe's having a urination
Station break. Yes. I'm skipping the ad. We should be in. Oh, let me make sure the volume's down. Otherwise, we're going to have screaming
Don't
memes.
scream at us.
Anna's the bananas in the house. Hello, everybody.
How are you all doing today?
Happy Saturday, folks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good to see us. Awesome. And I just want to say hello to Marie. Wasn't here a little early, but that's always good. And happy birthday to Trey. I noticed Trey is going to be 47 tomorrow. Happy birthday. Kathy Baker. What a gorgeous day today, huh, Kathy? Diana Major, my girl. Love you, girlfriend. Mandy Longbine. Not to be confused with loin brine. Hello, Mommy. Amy, curious how your job is working out. And of course, Jen's Happy Nuke is hello to everyone. I love that so much. And then we've got, I said hello to you already. Let's see, Susan Goulet and Connie. I'm wearing my shirt. I got the shirt from Connie and Candace. Thank you so much. And look I'm here. Mama G hugs. That's me in the chat.
That's me.
Trevor, the Thumbinator. And little crafty Nisi goblin yarn, all those words. And some. Hello, Nisi. Sally, kindness Stevens. Ganny Joe. Hello, Ganny Joe. Hello, Lexi. Mindfully Mara. Mary Mayhem is in the house. Heidi B. Did I say hi to you yet? Tracy. Moonlight Tracy and Ganny Joe was taking a urination station break, and Anna Banana, Jessica Johnson. Oh my gosh, guys. Jeanette, hello. Kirsten Amstead or Amstel, if you want to talk beer. Jessica, I said hello.
Enjoy real life bingo, Bendy.
I know, right? And Barbara, give me a thumbs up if I say this correctly. Bodine. Is that how you pronounce your last name, Barbara? Thumbs up or thumbs down, Barb?
Yes, Zoila, and thank you so much. You saved my babies.
Zoila,
you have no
girl,
idea.
They
were like, I was like,
I
on the phone
melted
with them for a while.
down.
Yeah.
I was literal meltdown. The man left the building. That's how bad I was. Let me just say hello to Bendy Jendy's in the house. Hello, Samantha. Samantha's here. And we've got, I said hi to Diane and Leslie's Crochet Corner. Dory done did it. Dory, if you let me, I can show what you're yarning with Rusty's yarn.
It looks so good.
It looks so good. Yeah. Kendra, my girl Kendra's here. Hello, Mama Gwen. And Zoila, you're the queen. You're the savior, girlfriend. You have no idea. Yeah, that's a shirt you got me, Connie. I know I'm working on. There's my girl D. And Tammy Flower, Tammy. Yeah, I got your list. I'm going. Dinky Jen. Hello, Dinky. And Noelle Duerfler. And I think I got her. And Beth Scott. Hello, lovely weather we're having, Beth. Because Beth, hi, Bonnie. Beth and Kathy Baker live in our vicinity. So that's why when I see those ladies, I mention the weather. And it's
also funny when you get out this way, where we're more in the country. When you say someone lives near you, they can be like hours away.
Exactly. Everything's hours away.
Whereas if like usually like when you're in cities or more like condensed places, when somebody lives far away, that can be like 20 minutes because it's just hard to get there.
The shirt was gifted to me by our girl Connie and her girl Candace in the chat. Thank you so much. I'm not wearing a brassiere, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to hold it away from my breastises because it's a little chilly in here. Nipply, so they say.
Wait, I have an idea.
Missy SJ.
You're seeing it here live, folks.
Uh-oh.
Mama G and I came up with something. So hear me out. I purchased something for the very first time in my life. And Mama G was like, wait,
what?
Are you serious?
She's 40 years old.
Okay, so originally we were going to give clues, but what if we played more than 20 questions? And people can ask me something and I'll answer it.
Okay, you want to play 20 questions? Let's right off the bat.
So I'm going to open this
I
up.
didn't see Barbara if I said your name right.
Oh, you look and see, find that. Okay, so I bought this.
Queen
I bought
Broadhead.
something for the first time, and
Yeah.
Mama G was like, "That's ridiculous."
Can't believe that she's never purchased this for herself before.
I'm not going to give many clues, so you can just guess or ask a
Victoria's
question,
Secret.
and I'll answer.
Okay. So
Maybe put an emoji in front of the question or something, so it's easy to pick up
some
if
kind
I
of little
miss
emoji.
it.
Yeah.
Not a heating pad, and notebooks if somebody guesses it right.
Why is my chat stopped now?
Oh, thank you.
Oh, thumbs up from Barbara. All
I
right.
don't have enough red. I need more red.
Thank you, Barbara.
I also like the red and orange together a lot.
Bodine. Look at me, Bodine.
But yes,
Bodine.
so basically, let me finish this real quick. So basically, it's an item that most people always buy. I have dogs that urinate and do things. I definitely have paper towels. Most people purchase it all the time.
Is it a fragrant? Is it fragrant? Is
No.
the question. Actually, no.
No.
It purposefully does not.
Glue like chapstick. Is that a?
Yeah, thank you for remembering that.
Is that this one?
I know I never made chapstick.
It's not something you eat. It is something.
Good guess, Marie. That's something I don't buy.
It's something that you use. People use for many different reasons.
There's so many reasons for these things. The fact that she's never purchased them before blows my mind.
Not only is it not notebooks, I have like
no.
I have a bunch of little notebooks that I make. You can buy it at Walmart would sell it.
Not a sleeping bag.
Some of those like
good guess.
Vaseline's
Kimmy.
a good one.
Good guess.
Some of those like little shops like CVS and stuff would sell it. You might be able to find it at one of those like gas stations that has more than just, but it'd probably be a smaller version.
Yep. Yeah. It's a everyday
Good
item.
one, another good one.
I said hello to you already. About to say hello.
But we can also chat about other things. It doesn't have to just be about this. I just thought this would be fun
this is
throughout the live.
Yeah.
If no one guesses it.
Yeah.
Or we can keep playing.
No,
why does she always sit so far from me?
Yeah. Garbage bags. That's something I collect garbage bags. Tylenol, good guess. Oh, I love these guesses. And this is good. Also too, just throwing this out there for any live chat that you're on and those of you that have channels, any kind of
you're talking about these?
I'm gonna
talk about
I'll
those in a
explain to
second.
those, and I love these.
My hands are too sweaty, otherwise I'd have mine on.
Lotto tickets, that's a good guess too. Deodorant, she does buy a lot.
I have like because I keep trying new natural deodorants and some of them work for a little bit and got like
yeah, no, but that's good, a good guess.
I don't have a uterus.
Lube waxer. Charcoals. What a good guess.
Yeah, these are some
Safety
really nice
pins.
guesses.
You guys are coming. You're knocking this out of the park.
I have one box of matches left.
I'm looking down. I'm going to show you why I'm looking down, because I cannot read her chat, and I feel bad on Saturdays because I ignore so many people.
I tried making the font bigger, but it didn't work. I worked on
working.
everything but this.
So on my phone, I have old person's chat size, just so you see. So I could literally, I could read the chat. Kleenex, good guess. Oh, Moonlight, you took your thing out. Shampoo? No, she has shampoo. Yeah, no, it's you guys are. Some of those guesses are really close. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, you're getting in the. It's one of those. It's such a versatile thing.
Yeah, I could venture to.
Never mind.
I could allegedly say,
Hi, Paula,
that over 90% of y'all
wait
have it in your house.
wait.
I see
Connie Wagner.
Connie.
You were right, Connie Wagner.
Connie Wagner.
This was the first time I've ever bought cotton balls in my entire life.
So,
I bought in WD-40. If you don't own, you should. There's so many uses for it.
Oh,
yeah, I've never.
She buys like 80,000 of them for me. The man keeps
I buy them and I give them away to people all the time because they have like you have wicker chairs that are squeaky. Cotton, I mean WD-40. But yeah, I never bought these before, and then there was like I guess Craig bought some, so there was some cotton balls, and I was like, oh, I got to put like astringent on my face, and I was like, huh, yeah, right, weirdo. It's like, huh, this would be really useful for that. Like I don't have to fold up toilet paper and things or paper towels or a washcloth. And
it blows my mind that that's the first time she's ever bought those.
Me and my first cotton balls.
Now be Vanna. Yeah.
So do you want to write Connie White?
You know, we're gonna write Connie White. Are we doing this for Connie?
Little notebook.
All right, you know what, Connie? These are adorable. For winning, Connie, we're gonna give you 2 of Rusty's.
Not the cotton balls. I'm doing this to block
my face. No, don't take her cotton balls away. That's her first cotton ball. You got to save at least one in that bag and Sharpie pen on it. My first balls. But anyway,
my first ball.
My first fluffy white balls. Connie, we're gonna send you these two little notebooks because that
I love the one with the little buddy peeking
around
so
the cute. Tree. Yeah, it's a little guy. He's peekaboo.
Like, how you doing?
I know, it's so cute.
Little bird on top.
This is cute too. All the crochet hook and all the little things on there. So anyway, Connie, you win that because I'm gonna write this down on my paper here somewhere.
Where the Bendy Bingo one go?
Oh, I have today's thing. So I had a complete meltdown. Hello, Nessa. If I miss you, I never mean to. Let's write this down quick. 2 notebooks. And Connie, I know I have your address, but if you want to just email to remind me. Cool guess. Yeah.
Email to remember. Yeah, those are some really good guesses.
Yeah. And I was shocked when she's like, I never bought these before. I was like, what? How could you not have bought those before? Yes. Anyway, let's first address the beautiful.
Holly, how'd you get this much hair in my mouth?
I know. I'm having a Chad Michael moment.
Chad Michael.
Anna Banana, that's in the chat. Thank you, Trevor. You rock, Trevor. Yeah, don't forget your thumbs. I think I forgot our thumbs. Yep, I'm one of them. I'm one of the bad people. Anna makes these. And they go over your middle finger if you want them to. You don't have to. You can actually put all your fingers through them if you'd like to. These are
mine.
So
my
gorgeous.
Hands are way too hot to put them in.
How classy is that? And hello, Granny D, and thank you so much for the raid. We always appreciate that. I know prior to this, I've ignored a lot of people in the chat. And Granny, I forgot to say hello to you last Saturday, but I can't read her flipping laptop. So I have big people. I have old lady hand size, print size. So now I could read the chat. Super excited.
So it's really warm in here because I forgot I left the windows open last night. It's that time of year where it's like warm during the day and then gets really cold at night. I still don't know which ones Aaron's going to pick.
Yeah, Aaron, I grabbed these. I'm sorry. Aaron didn't get first dibs this time.
Well, but also those were a little bit smaller, so they were perfect
for
you.
Perfect.
Yeah, they fit you absolutely perfect.
I love them. And my house is chilly, so these are things that I wear in my house as well as outside. Sometimes it's warmer outside than it is in my house. Okay. So let me just quickly address something that we do talk about mental.
Are we going to move too far away from these before we finish?
What are we moving away from?
I don't know. We were I was like in the middle of talking about the gloves.
Oh, I thought you were doing the gloves.
Oops, no, never mind. I'm trying to remember now because I was saying like Aaron. Yeah, so Aaron was going to pick those.
Yeah.
But if you would like them or some of the hats and things like that, these are made by Gems by Anastasia.
In the chat.
Which if you're in the chat, drop your drop.
Hello, I said 90.
They also have a Facebook, so you can find them on there. They're very good at she shows you up all the time with the picture, like taking her photos. You're starting to get better, but
I know for someone who's a photographer, I hate
there's the Facebook.
Yeah, thank you, Zoe.
So you check it out.
You saved
amazing stuff.
You saved the family. You saved everybody that was around me. That's all I could say. Yeah, I literally had a meltdown. I haven't had a meltdown like that in years.
Yeah, there was a few moments where because she called me. And there's a few moments she's like, I could just go. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'm not doing anything. Like, we could just stand up.
In fact, Lexi, I was watching your video. I did not comment. I watched your whole video.
Oh no.
And I noticed you mentioned meltdown, and that right prior to watching your video, I had a meltdown. Hello, Mandy. Morgan Mandy. Yeah,
Yes,
I had
yes.
meltdown, and I'm noticing how it progressively gets, it works its way to it. So it sneaks up. I'm not always conscious of it. And I understand why I had the meltdown. Remember, I was saying to you guys, I'm like, I need a break. I'm getting burnt out, all these feels, and yeah, so I did have a meltdown yesterday, and I lost the notebook that I keep all the information for this channel in. I have no idea where it is. I couldn't find the membership, the black cat or the cat colony giveaway bag. I thought I put it in a purple bag. It was in a clean
And as
bag.
of yesterday, she also thought today was the end of the month.
I thought today was,
and I was like, what's the
month?
I'm sure everyone would be fine if we can't actually pick the winners on the end of the month and it has to be pushed to Wednesday. But Wednesday
we're picking all the end of the month stuff, because Dee's doing her big box tonight because she doesn't do Wednesday. She does Thursday. I missed, this week's been bad. I missed Paula and Diana D's podiversary Thursday. I missed Dee's thing Thursday. I just really have Kim J. Hello, Veronica. I just want to apologize. Carly, hello, Carly Creates. Happy Saturday to you. And Hooked by Doneen is in the house. So I just want to let you know I'm fine. I've been dealing with this all my life, so it's not a problem. I'm not looking for any kind of whatevers. Just explaining to you guys why I've not been in your lives. Like, I was watching Mishi's last night. I did not comment. I just have not been able to people. Okay. So just bear with that. And I just needed to put the brakes on, and I'm getting a little bit better. And my only moments of zen are when I'm cleaning all the chicken poop and playing with the chickens. So otherwise, just my house is upsetting me. Everything's upsetting me, and I understand this, and I know what it is. So I'm getting over it. Just want to let you know why I'm not popping in on your lives, not watching videos too much. I just can't. I just can't. Anyway, we're done with that.
Right. And that's fine. It's okay to, well, I mean, this isn't exactly what I was going to talk about with feel your feels, but that is a different type of feeling your feels. We were talking about that concept yesterday when she was so stressing over things. And I was like, but it's okay. Feel these feelings.
Yeah.
Allow yourself to go through them. Let yourself figure out what it is you need to help yourself get through those feelings. If it's taking a little bit of a recluse, do that.
Yeah.
If it's,
don't feel bad about it.
But yeah, you allow yourself to, if your feelings you need to feel in that moment are curling up in a ball and crying for a couple of hours, allow yourself to feel those feelings and then do your best to take a step, no matter how small. Like, I've been having a hard time getting organized here, and a really small step, like right before we went live, I was like, hey, small win. My nightstand here that she painted me, my drawer that I keep my books in, and some of my stuff was getting so overwhelmed that my books weren't laying flat, and I cleaned it out enough so now my books are back to where they're supposed to be. The most recent ones I'm in the middle of reading. 2 of the 13 I have bookmarks in. But yeah, so that's a little win. It wasn't
a little
much.
win, and when you're in that state, man, those little wins are big wins. Like we often say this, sometimes just getting your feet out of bed and putting them on the floor to get your butt to the bathroom, if that's the best you could do that day, be proud of yourself. Don't think, oh my God, I had 1,000,001 things to do, because that's when you just spiral. And in the feel your feels, I think a lot of you guys know. If you don't, I'll tell you. I follow the Buddhist philosophy. Buddhism is not a religion. I'm a Christian, but I follow the Buddhist philosophy. And in the Buddhist philosophy, like even when you're meditating and all that kind of stuff, the whole thing is acknowledging that it is a feeling. Don't try to fight it. Just say, okay, this is a feeling. I'm not feeling good. And that's when we were in this conversation. I will say every other word was beginning with the letter F. Okay. Just letting you know that.
Yeah, that's much calmer.
Yeah. But that's because I said, this is just a feeling. And once I refocused what I learned from the Buddhists is, okay, it's just a feeling. I'm just feeling stress. it is impermanent. It's only temporary, and I'll get over it. Just let it be. Let it just recognize it and then let it go. And when I did that throughout the conversation, it got better. But I didn't want to, like, soapbox it, but I just wanted to say, hey, if you're feeling the feels, just feel them and then acknowledge and move on. We all have them. You know what I'm saying? You better hurry up back, Randy. But anyway, I felt bad because I know Alexi was saying that she was having a meltdown too. I was like, "Hi, Frank's in the house. Hello, Frank. Love you, dude." I'm looking down at my phone because I got bigger chat size, so I could actually read it. I cannot read anything on her laptop. It's these not so real glasses that I'm wearing. Anyway. Hello, Marie Simpson. Hello, Pauline. It's good to see. What do you think of my vintage sweater?
Right.
Isn't this the greatest? And it's got the big vintage buttons. I got this like at Salvation Army or something. But tell me, this is not elegant.
It's not good for carrying cats.
No, don't pick up cats
It's not
with
good
this.
for
Because see
carrying
all the
cats.
loops? I picked up Polly to bring her over to her cookie station because that's who I am, the cookie lady. And every single nail that she has on her body was stuck on one of these loops. And that was fun trying to gently and gingerly take her little paws off without her attacking me. So it was quite a job.
Oodles, I don't know if you've been in the chat or just came in, but we were
Oodles,
just
hello,
talking
Vicky.
about having a hard time.
Yeah. Yeah, stress to the max. And that's something else I want to address. Just so you all know this. Springtime. I wanted to start singing it with Hitler in Germany. That's from Mel Brooks. Anyway, hello, Kim J. Springtime is sociologically, and if you ask any psychologist, psychiatrist, anybody that deals with mental health, they will probably tell you this allegedly. Springtime doesn't make sense. This doesn't make sense what I'm going to say, is the most depressing time of the year. More so than around Christmas holidays. I'm not going to get into stats and statistics with you, but springtime is more depressing, which doesn't seem to make any sense because things are being reborn. The snow is melting, grass is turning green, leaves are growing on the trees. You see little baby deer that was running across your car when I was coming here. A little spotted deer ran across the street, and I had to beat my horn to scare it so it wouldn't be afraid of cars. That's my goal. And but it is the most depressing. So if you're predisposed to depression, you're going to feel it probably more this time of year. So just throwing that out there. So don't feel like maybe there's something going on in your life that you're feeling depressed. I have to unbutton this because it's just too damn hot. It is that time of year. So just maybe knowing that knowledge is part of the power. So maybe knowing that. Anyway, enough. So what do you guys think of my Bendy Bingo persona last week? How many of you were here last week for Bendy Bingo? Just curious.
It was a fun time.
Yeah. I don't know what was going on. I was feeling like I've been feeling. I wasn't feeling.
Yeah,
equally.
it was so funny because like right before the live, she was like, "Yeah, I'm just not really feeling this. You're really gonna have to like
hold down the fort,
hold the fort down." Did you actually get bingo?
Rudy,
hold the fort down, and then next thing you know, we start filming. I got something to show you in a second, Rudy. Next thing you know, we start filming, and that persona came out and just
into
and having Aaron here too. Aaron's the muse. Aaron's the muse of the group.
So
having Aaron here too,
egging me on. Yeah, you have a thunderstorm. Yeah, we had some rain. Thunderstorm.
Do you want to see my 15-minute timer? So this is 15 minutes.
Jessica, go fishing.
Isn't that cool? I've always wanted a little sand timer, and I found this one for a really good price.
Isn't that pretty?
And I thought 15 minutes was good because that's like at some point. Well, when we were playing the game, we didn't know if anyone was going to get cotton balls, and I was going to give it a 15-minute timer, but then Connie got it.
Connie kicked it.
Yeah, I love this.
Oh my God, Jessica, what fish are you fishing for? Hello, Arlene, you see. Hello and happy Saturday. I know, isn't this the greatest sweater?
It's like your first pound anniversary. Congratulations. I'm sorry I missed it.
You had it for 4/15. Oh, you had it. I had. Oh, crochet cabin. I'm sorry. Yeah, I even miss Diana's. I miss so many people's stuff, and it wasn't intentional. My brain is just not
Are you trying to
not
unbutton that or
happening.
rebutton
Well, I was
it?
butting it. I was buttoning it to just show you the full effect. It has two big buttons,
I couldn't tell.
and
if
then
you
there's
needed
no
help.
buttons on the bottom. So it really is pretty sweater. Yeah.
I found
Like
this.
$5, Salvation.
So people kept talking about finding cool stuff on Temu, and I did my first and only Temu order at this moment, and this was one of the things I found on it. I think it was definitely under 20. I can't remember if it was like 13 or like
I'm thinking 18.
16. Yeah, it might have been
I
like
was thinking,
16 to
yeah,
18.
like 18.
It was one of those where it was like right on one side of 15.
Catfish.
But yeah,
Great for your
And it's
garden.
actually metal, even though you can't hear it because this won't let you hear sound.
Oh, that's awesome. I love to fish, Jessica. Jessica, if you didn't know this, or even if you don't care, I'm going to tell you anyway. The man that lives in my house sometimes and myself, we were living in North Carolina. Then we went back to Connecticut. We bought the house here. We're in Western New York. We bought our house sight unseen over the internet. How creepy is that? Didn't know a blessed thing about this area besides the fact that it's great salmon fishing. And the man that lives in my house sometimes always used to go to Pulaski, which is upstate New York, and like the Tug Hill Plateau area. And he used to go every year to salmon fish there. We couldn't find a house in that area, which I'm glad we didn't, because they get like whiteouts in the winter, and I can't handle that. Claustrophobia with all the snow, you can't even see. So it worked out. Things do work out. And we found this house and bought this sight unseen. We saw it the day of the closing, and it was uninhabitable. So now, we took us years, but we moved all the way here for salmon fishing.
Was it Eatington, North Carolina?
Eatington, North Carolina. Yeah. Near Elizabeth City.
Yeah, near Elizabeth City.
Yeah. Right. We used to shop in Elizabeth City, but we used to spend the days in Kitty Hawk, Oregon Inlet. We used to camp out at Oregon Inlet.
My favorite thing when I would come visit you there is at one point I would be able to take my shoes off, put them in the car, and it wasn't until I was leaving your house where shoes were required places I had to put them back on. Walking in barefoot with my little feet into a restaurant to sit and eat food was, I'm not a big, I mean, like right now I do have socks and slippers on because it was a little chilly.
I'm wearing slippers.
But I do love to be barefoot.
And pajama
bottom. That was one of my favorite things, was just being able to have my shoes off the whole weekend.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Except for one time. Let's talk about her Birkenstocks. Yeah, we had a really nice little area by our house, and it was a sort of not too shallow, but salmon fishing. Yeah, it's so fun to salmon fish. I do it with my fly pole. I have a whole bunch of poles, but then with the arthritis now it's hard. But she thought she lost one of her Birkenstocks.
No,
if you know anything about Birkenstocks, thank you, Trevor.
I didn't think I lost it. I got the water moved and I got sucked deep into the mud, and I was able to get one foot with a shoe out, and then the other one got stuck, and we were digging in the mud in that area for a while and could not find it anywhere. And so at that point it was lost. I was unaware that it was going to wash up the next day. So I threw the other one because I didn't need shoes because I was in North Carolina.
She chucked the other Birkenstock. Now, if you know anything about Birkenstocks, we're not talking like $5.
They were really old.
They were not that old. They were not. No, she's lying. She's trying to make it not sound so bad. She chucks the other one out into the water.
I didn't need shoes.
And the man that lives here sometimes actually went, because then you found the other shoe.
The other shoe, well, I didn't. He did.
Oh,
the other
did.
shoe
He found the other shoe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, she just did that. Yeah. And yeah, salmon fishing. I love to salmon fish. You have to struggle for those fish. Oh my God. It's a fight. I should film I might do that because I love watching the man that lives in my house fish, because he's the salmonator. Hello, Rebecca McCauley. He's a salmonator, and when we go to Pulaski, especially because it's very deep and then they blow the whistle. You got to get out of the water because they let the dam go, and you will float away. But he goes tippy toes in the water and goes into the stream and tries to stir up the salmon that are hiding under the shadows of the overhanging trees that are in like on the water. So whenever he's fishing, he catches someone. We fish it, we catch and release. We don't keep them unless somebody asks us for the salmon. Otherwise, we don't keep it until the end of the season when we get the beat up old fish. We bring those home because we feed them to the bear in our woods. We have bear.
You still haven't done that one.
Well, I haven't fished because of my shoulder. So, but then we moved up here and the arthritis for my shoulder froze.
You don't feed the bears anymore here.
Well, I would still if I had the salmon. I just bring them way up in my up in the not near my house. I mean, they've come right to my house looking for the salmon because we had the one year we went and we had the tote, the cooler, you know, with the salmon in it. And we took the salmon out, cleaned it, and then that night, I know I've told this story. I apologize if you know it already, but that was like 9 o'clock and we're talking October-ish, you know, cold out. And the man goes, hey, I feel like having some ice cream. So you want to go for a ride with me to town? And I don't really go out much, but I was like, all right, yeah. I had my pajamas on, you know, I was ready for bed. I said, I'll go for the ride. Pull down the driveway, start to go down the street. And who walks from behind our home but a big mama bear and 3 cubs? And they crossed in front of and this is before I had like phone and channel. 3 cubs, the mama bear and the 3 cubs walked from our property across to the pond below us. Yeah. And the little furry butts as they're running, because they were really tiny little things. They were so darn cute. But I would, you know, we had one on our back porch a couple of years back. And I have to keep my doors closed now because I always leave my back door open and wander around the house. And Mike's like, oh, man that lives in my house says, you know, they're going to just come in your house. So I got to be more careful about that. Anyway, yeah, drop your drops. Absolutely. Keep doing the drop your drops. And randomly just type stuff in the chat. Keep that chat moving because that really helps Al Gore and his rhythms. And it helps us and it helps anybody that you're on a live.
Like what's the coolest animal you've seen? Yeah,
that's curious. Yeah, that's a good question.
That's what we have to get better at is asking questions before we like when we're about to tell a story.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I'm about to tell the story about this. What's your coolest animal?
The dog is spoiled. Yeah. Right. All the animals. We spoil all our animals. My little chickens are getting their wings. They're so flippin' adorable, but boy, they poop all over the place. A moose. So I have never seen a moose. So big. Yeah.
I've never seen a moose, but
oh my gosh, Penny Joe, thank you so much.
I have gotten
so appreciate
like actual video footage from a friend of mine that was there was just a moose walking by the car and it was just its legs.
Yeah, I will show you guys actually. Thank you for reminding me. Hello,
wolves
Lundy Perkins is in the house. I'm going to re-show you what's in the members only or the cat colony giveaway. And I never showed you what was in our monthly appreciation giveaway. Never showed that because I just did it this morning. So I have to get better at that. But yeah, thank you for the gifted. So any gifted, supers, all of that, you get entries into the monthly appreciation. I will say that Anna, when she sent all this stuff, also sent some of the organza bags that I send my yarns in. And we did say that if you're sending us something and you're sending us extra organza bags you're not using, we will give you an entry in the monthly appreciation, which I will show you for today. I put all the mods down, any gifts, super chats, so on. Anybody who wins anything, but you can see here it says organza bag. Anna Banana gets an extra entry for that. So we do appreciate that because it's recycle, reuse. If you're not using it, don't throw it out. Throw it in an envelope, mail it back, and you'll get you an entry. A huge wolf.
Yeah.
Yes. I love the wolves.
Happy birthday, Tracy.
Yeah, Tracy's tomorrow, right? Did I say hi to Flower Tammy? I did say hi to you. I'll say it again. Anyway, yeah, so we're talking animals. I think that the weirdest, I don't know, what's the weirdest animal? I did try to get a wolf in my car one time. We told you that. Yarn barf. How are you, darling? Oh, and Jessica, I did pop on your bingo the other night. I did leave you a thumb. I did not leave a comment. Again, I've been popping on, leaving thumbs. not commenting. I just haven't been feeling like leaving comments. Even
just haven't had the time.
I just haven't had the time. I haven't had the spoons.
No, you haven't had the spoon.
I haven't had the spoons for sure. Wolf dog. What is a wolf dog? Is that, oh, those are those not domesticated dogs that are like wolf and dogs. They're like, they call them F1s or something, like they're feral one, then you can get like a feral, you can get an F2. Is that, are you talking about that? Because that's what I'm thinking. That's what and why am I struggling over here when I got my large print right in front of me? Yeah, Jessica, I did stop in. I mean,
you could with this help.
I did. Oh yeah,
because I can still see I
well,
can
as
still
long
see
as
the chat.
I push this to the side.
Maybe like there.
Hello, Beth. Beth is in the house. Does this go down any farther?
No, as far as it goes down.
Okay, is that distracting any of y'all? If it is, I'll pull it back down. But it's keeping me from trying to look at the chat on the yeah, doing the rock and roll thing that I always do. I'm still doing a German Shepherd mixed with wolf.
Oh, you had a pet wolf?
That's gotta be gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, wolves
I
are
had
beautiful.
5 wolf dogs as pets. Yeah, I thought about that at one point. The ones that I'm talking about that are like not quite yet domesticated, but no. I'm not I don't train animals well. I just kind of let them be themselves.
Yeah, sir. I mean, that's one thing when you're
I see what you're saying, Trevor.
When you're going to be a pet owner is to be aware of the type of pet you are getting, the breed, the maintenance. Is it something that you can handle? Are you going to be able to give it what it needs? So definitely look into what you're getting.
Yeah, I like even with the chickens. I just wanted to say too, like I've seen giraffes and things like that are in zoos, but I was talking more like just in wildlife-ish area. Hello, Lydia. Lydia, my girlfriend named Lydia. Lydia, the tattoo lady. Yeah, I've seen them in what do you call zoos and things like that, but not, out in the wild.
I think the closest thing. Oh, yes. So you're saying we can show a photo then, Dory? We can show, I think we can show a photo. They already posted it.
Thank you for thank you with Mama G's smell good yarn. I'm glad I know I was over smelly in the beginning. I was putting them in scented bags, the garbage bags that have scents. I was putting the yarns in scented garbage bags. I used fabric softener, plus I was putting those smelly dryer sheets. So it was a little overwhelming. And if you get something something's wrong with it, let me know, because I don't know by the time you get it. Like, let me know if that was smelling too much, which you did say. Some people told me, so I was able to put the brakes on the smelly stuff. A wild turkey. Oh, I just saw one yesterday, literally with a long skinny neck. While I was coming home from town, there was a wild turkey just kind of roaming around. We have them in our yard, the turkeys. You can hear them every day.
I think the coolest close to the animal I've seen was a gray heron. Like I used to go to this spot called the Water Hole, and I would sit and read, and this gray heron flew down and just landed pretty close and was just staring at me for a little bit. And I was like, oh, what's going on here, bud?
That's cool. Yeah.
And then flew away. But then somebody was like, they could have also been sizing you up because of the way their necks go. They'll just get close enough and be like,
yeah.
Well, not just peck, but they could do.
They'll just. Crafty Gypsy, hello, welcome in. Thank you guys, and don't forget your thumbs, guys. We appreciate that. We love to try to get to 100 thumbs, and it's been less and less. So I don't know.
Nice, Kim. You live on a farm?
We said hello, Zoil.
Is it like an animal farm, or is it more like what kind of farm? Oh, I'm always interested now. Now that I live where I've learned about different types of farms, I understand that there's a vast array of types of farms.
Skunk. Oh my God. Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't call it cool. Did you take a tomato juice bath? Doneen. Yeah. I remember having to do that with our dogs, getting sprayed. There was a skunk a couple of weeks ago. It sprayed out my back porch, but didn't get any of my animals. But when I went to let them out, I was like, oh, and the dog just booked out. So she definitely smelled it and wanted to get it. But she's only 2 pounds. She's smaller than the cats, but she's tough. The other day I just stuck. Oh, sugar glider. My sister has some sugar gliders. She did. I think she found it in a good home.
Yeah.
Yeah, because she had her kids got older and they were like, hey.
She recognized that they weren't able to give enough attention. So she found a home that was better capable, which is what you do with animals.
And they're the way they go on vacations and stuff a lot. So yeah, well, that's it. Like even with the chickens, like we were saying about being a responsible pet owner, you know. And before I got these little, I only got 7 chickens. I miscounted. But I did mad amounts of research beforehand. I'm keep doing hello, Captain Ramblin'. Yeah, definitely did a lot of research, continue to do a lot of research, and want to watch the progression, what they need. I clean their cage at least 3 times a day. I change their water every day. I'm alternating the regular water. I'm not giving them, we have well water. They say don't use tap water, but I'm giving them spring water. I even leave it on the counter so it's not really cold. So I'm overboard because of the OCD, but they're looking good. Only one had, like, they call it poopy butt, and it wasn't even bad.
Oh, did you get another like chitty cat?
What?
Like you had poopy cat?
Oh, I got a chicky cat poopy.
Yeah. You got another one?
Yep. That is the Yarny collar. Mama G. Is that, yeah, isn't this the coolest thing? I'll get a little closer. Get up close and personal. So it's got the crocheted back, which looks like double crochet or treble crochet. And then they have the loops, the loop-de-loops.
Give me the loop.
And then on the sleeves, you got the loop-de-loops. And it's got like the little danglies on the sleeves. I love this. I didn't make it. I bought this at the, like, I don't know, Salvation Army, because we don't have a Goodwill around here. I prefer Goodwill.
How are the other animals with the chickens?
Oh yeah. Well, Scruffy the dog really could care less, because I had to hold her. She doesn't like being held. She feels like she's going to get dropped. I think the previous owner, they weren't really nice to her. That's why we rescued her from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Gus, on the other hand, he was trying to open the door because we have the handles that you pull down. I'm in the room. He came in one time, and I held him and I was holding him tight so he didn't jump in. And they're in a huge box, the big high top. And he was curious about them. And then I put him down on the floor, and he climbed up, and he just can get like where he can barely look over the edge. And then he went behind me. Next thing I know, hops in. Luckily, he jumped on the brooder heater, which is a square box, rectangular box. He jumped on that, and I immediately grabbed him and pulled him out, but it scared the crap, more crap out of the chickens. Not that they don't crap enough. But yeah, so when I was in there last night or today, I don't know, I cleaned it 3 times a day, and then I visit them throughout. I'm sitting in there, and if you need to do something, anyway, I can hear him meowing to want to come and see the chicks, and he's meowing, and all of a sudden he's scratching at the door, and I see the door handle moving. He was up there trying to pull down the door handle because he knows that's how you open the door. So now I'm thinking, oh shoot, now I'm going to have to barricade that, because if I'm not downstairs and he figures out how to open up that door, he's going to be going in there. Yeah.
Brad's keyboard's not working right now, so he says hi to have a good stream, y'all.
Oh, Brad. Thank you.
Brad.
Sorry about that, Brad. Going to be pooping in and out. Oh, popping in and out. Yeah, I'm thinking.
So Dan Major was asking about keeping bears away from the chickens. So there's certain things you can't do, but there's definitely things you can do to help prevent it, like keeping clean cages, not having food out all the time.
We're not going to leave food out overnight.
Mm-hmm.
And the food containers will be probably either in my house or in an enclosed area. And I think that's going to be, I'm not so worried about the bear, to be honest with you, as much as I am the raccoons, the fox, the weasels.
Yeah.
They released minks around here, not minks, I'm sorry. They released fisher cats. Yeah. So I'm more worried about those kind of predators, which will have the extra wiring underneath and about. And then, of course, their coop is going to be, we got the little 6-man coop right now that the man bought. We will be building a larger coop that we can actually walk into. I'm going to, I have it all designed in my head with all the research that I've done. And yeah, coyotes and fox. I'm more worried about that. The bear, the best thing that we could do. And then, of course, we have hawks and eagles. So I have to make sure there's a top on everything where they are. I'm probably not going to free range them. I just think there's too many hawks. so they could just jump in, jump out. They'll just come and kill for the fun of it. They won't, not even for a
Brad said,
reason.
keep an eye on all picnic baskets through my phone, but
Oh,
I added
yeah,
keep
yeah.
an eye on all picnic baskets.
Picnic baskets, because Yogi Bear, yeah, we had the Yogi Bear on my back porch a couple years ago, but yeah, so what I'm thinking, what I'm feeling, I mean, there will be food that they're picking out at night. I'm going to take their food container out of the area and leave it inside or in an enclosed area. I think that will
Mhm.
will be helpful as far as the predators, and of course fortifying the area, not only the coop but the area that they're in. Thank you. We're missing 11 thumbs. You tell them. Thank you, Zoila. She dropped your channel. Yeah, and you right, drop your drops. Well, we're just chatting. Drop your drops. The only time we ask you not to do that is when we're doing the giveaway thing, because then it goes too fast and no one's
Yeah.
going to see it. So it's more for your sake.
Be a pointless drop.
With cameras. Oh, Diane, good point. What I saw in the research that I bought and we're going to use is very bright. They bend so you get a big round area on the corners of each area of where the chicks will be. I've got motion detector floodlights, and they're solar, so they can all just hang out.
Real quick cat update. So anyone was here during the
Fragile like a
Wednesday,
bomb. Don't
don't say that word loud on live, please.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
So cat update. So anyone was here during Wednesday's live, we had a cat that got trapped in a cage, one of the traps, and it was definitely like a local cat. So like we opened the cage, we didn't leave, we did food. We did all the things you're supposed
Yeah.
to do. And oh, no worries. It just, she's got to learn to
No,
not say certain words.
certain things
Yeah.
that, yeah.
Just learn lessons. We're
Yeah,
good.
no, it's no problem.
We left it out for a little bit. I checked on it a few times that night. The cat left. I've checked multiple times. I've looked in many areas of the yard. The cat is not back.
Yeah.
So I think it was a local cat. It went back to its house and is probably like, I'm not going to that yard again, which is
Yeah, but
perfect
it
because it
stayed there.
can't,
Yeah,
it can't attack Polly. Like
Yeah.
my cat's too old for
Holly's
that.
old. She doesn't want to play those games.
But yeah, so I'm going to keep an eye out. I'll let you guys know if anything more happens. But as of right now, it is the best scenario.
Yeah.
It's nowhere else around. We haven't seen it, so it's presumably gone back to its house.
Hopefully, yeah, yeah. Because if not, it would have been back here for food.
Yeah, I put food out.
As I'm
kept an eye
saying,
on
it would have been
so,
back.
like, it would absolutely been back
food.
for food.
Yeah, because if it got food, it would have come back.
Mhm.
That's what cats do.
Yeah.
You know. But that's sad about that, Missy, about the coyote. Yeah, we have a lot of coyote here as well. So, you know, we have like hundreds of acres of woods all around us. So allegedly, exactly. And they were back to the H, Brad. But
H.
yeah, so we'll fortify it as best as we can. Like I said, I've done a lot of research, and you know, unfortunately, my property, we had the glaciers here, so I can't get a quarter of an inch into the ground without hitting some kind of slate. So it's you can't just dig down like her property. I could dig down in the ground. Mine, it's all rocks and slate. Even when I was putting up my new bird feeder, it sticks into the ground and it's 6 feet tall. I had to go and dig a whole area to put the spokes down and then refill the area and then put slate on top of it. Hello, Lisa Gillette. But,
Oodles. Oh, sorry. Did you finish?
No, I'm done.
You sure? Because I can hold mine for a second.
No, I'm done.
Okay. Oodles. I could, if you send me, because if I try to screenshot that teeny tiny little image, if you send me your logo, I should be able to put that on a tote, no problem.
Oh,
I mean, if you want it on the smaller ones, I probably have to fill most of the tote space up with it just because some of the lettering is little. But yeah, so speaking of that, so then is Mandy still here? And the only other one I haven't seen yet is Frizzy.
oh, happy birthday to you.
Because I was going to, if I didn't get in touch with the Bendy Bingo winners by the end of this, nearing the end of this live, I was going to roll for what they were going to win. But yes, we could definitely do that, Oodles. So I feel like I made a note about responding to your email and I never did. I'm also having an ADHD time. But yeah, just if you can send me a file, ideally, either make it a Spectre file, like one of those files you can shrink, or make it a big enough image so it doesn't get pixelated when I make it big. Otherwise, that will cut bad. But yeah, just email me that and we'll go back and forth from there. And I'll definitely do that. So that means you're set. So on the Bendy Bingo
you're writing that
winner.
down?
Yeah.
I got the Bendy Bingo winners here. So
Oodles, I'm going to do their logo on a little bag.
Logo.
In worst case scenario, if I can't make it work out, I'll send you my mess up and I'll make you something else.
Yeah. She will allegedly attempt it.
Yes. I have done that before where I couldn't quite make it happen. So I just said, this is the best I got. Here's something else to make up for it.
All right. I'm writing it down on both pieces of paper.
Cool.
Cool beans. Cool beans. Hello, Arrow Lover. It's good to see you.
All right.
Lisa Gillette. That's nice. Everybody says hi to everybody. Oh my gosh. The dog is sticking his feet in my butt. Laptop usually.
Oh, here. So here's a random. So Mama G and Mug are now two different people that exist within one,
Apparently.
and she figured it out.
Ego.
I mean, we gave her the name, we kind of forced it upon her, so I'm allowing her to have this, which she says when she's being super snarky, or like maybe when you're like Mug.
Like when I say just deal with it.
Yeah.
It's so snarky, and I think some people are like, wow, that's very rude. I don't
So that's Mug.
rude. So when I'm being like that, I'm just being Moira the Mug.
And she's like, we're going to be
this is the real
name. That's Mama G.
That's the real
or
name.
MMG if you're typing it.
Yeah. Or if you type MMG, it might say Mug.
It might.
Hence how I got the name. But anyway. I think wasn't one of the other winners.
Yes, Mandy in the house still.
Mandy, Mark and Mandy.
Is Mandy in the house?
Mark and Mandy.
If you're in the house.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely, because I can get snarky. Oh my God, I was beyond mugged yesterday. I was just in a bad place, and I was just moving up. Well, that Mandy Long, was it Mark and Mandy or Mandy Long by now that won the Bendy Bingo? Is it Mandy Long?
Yeah.
Long?
Oh, you are here. Okay.
Yeah. Not Mark and Mandy. My bad. I'm sorry.
That was your So
that was my
long
message.
So since I already have Oodles and I haven't heard from Frizzy yet,
Frizzy,
you get to pick as opposed to me rolling for what you would like for your Bendy Bingo prize. Are you ready for your options?
Frizzy's not in the house. In fact,
I'll mess
her video too. I watched your video, gave a thumb. I didn't leave a comment. So I've been watching.
Can you on here also write Oodles logo?
Certainly can. Writing that down.
Okay. You ready for this?
You're ready for this.
And then I'll take this back so you have your nicer one. Okay. So there's two different tote options. It would be and I'm going to do these in order. So this is one. Bigger tote. Obviously, I'm going to put something on it. So you let me know what you want on it.
Say what? Y'all ready for this?
Smaller tote. So that would be your other option.
Tanine.
And then
Paula, thank you so much. It doesn't show up on my thing here.
And then
Paula, thank you so much.
Then you have notebook set A. Number 3, notebook set A. Number 4, notebook set B. Notebook set B. Then you have one of these two yarns. There is a green option and a more blue option.
Those are hand-dyed by Mama G.
Woo! One of my wooden signs that could be hung any way
you'd like.
Or yarn that bends and a pack or something.
This is a 5-pack this is a 5-pack of a pack. It says it's a pack of wool, soft and silk and friendly and all those things. It looks like a 4-weight. I will say that I purchased this from Temu. It was not cheap, but I'm not going to attempt to. I try to dye some of it, thinking that because it says it's 90% alpaca, and it didn't hold the dye very well, and I'm not going to fuss with it. So it is an off-white.
Oh, nice color.
Yeah, it's an off-white, beautiful yarn. You could, it's great for edging on things or whatever. So that's one of the prizes.
And if you want me to re-show anything, because I went through them a little, blue yarn, please.
Okay, that's blue. All right, so this is it's a blues and grays. Actually, you didn't know this. This is the colors. When I said to the man, I said, "What colorway you want me to do?" And he said, "Blue and gray." So this is the colorway that the man who lives in my house sometimes told me to do. Oh, 22 months. Yeah. All right, I'll just let you know it's a worsted weight. There's 218 yards. And yeah, awesome. So that would be, would I write that down? Okay. And just writing it down because this is what happens when I don't write things down. I'm not going to remember. So, oh, thank you so much for that yarn barf. And you're going to get another entry. I'm going to show you what we have that we're going to pick on Wednesday. That's for us the end of the month. And who was that? That was Mandy, right?
Do we miss anything?
Where am
Or
I? Where am I?
anything? I don't know.
Blue and gray.
You're in my living room.
I'm here. Mandy Long Brine. Okay. So I'll just put that over here.
Brad, when you do visit, I'd have no idea if you're going to see Mama G or Mug.
You might
Or
see
whatever
that.
she might put on a wig again. You're going to see that all three go.
Who
Who knows?
Yeah.
There are many me.
Sometimes it comes out. Oh, Suzanne, you got a gifted. Oh, Erin got a gifted. Has she ever entered?
She's
Oh,
tried.
Diane,
Thank
thank
you
you.
so
And
much.
both Dianes. We got Diane Sass and double Dianes on that. Oh, you guys rock. We do appreciate that so
But those
much.
ones we can look up after unless you're writing them down regardless.
I'm writing them down regardless, just because I'm feeling organized and
Thank you.
thank you both.
Appreciate the shipping.
So thank all of you. I'm trying to stick with the being organized because it's making me feel like I'm accomplishing something. So I want to keep that flow going in the positive direction. So I'm writing them. I know Zoila, my savior, we're missing 7. She's my savior and writes it down as well. But I'm just trying to learn to be more organized. Oh my gosh, you're 22 months also, Kim J. Just do with me. That's right. That's what I told the man. I swear the man yesterday, I got her on the phone. I started in, he goes, I'm gonna go work on the car. And he wasn't going to go work on the car, but he saw that my vibe. Oh, Arrow Lover, thank you. And he's like, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
And he left.
You were high vibration.
Yeah, my energy was just, hello, Angie Bujandi. All right, so Moonlight Tracy. Oh my gosh, thank you. You guys rock. It really is so helpful. It really is. And as you guys know, we understand everything gets expensive. Anyway, this is real quick. I'm going to show you what's in the hello, Snail. Been murking. You've been murking? You're muddy. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I dug a hole in the dirt yesterday trying to get back to ground myself. So it helped a little bit, but not enough. Wasn't a big enough hole, I guess. Anyway, this is what's going to be this is the cat colony giveaway. I'm just going to show it to you really quick. It's all the cat colony people's names have already been picked for Wednesday, but this is kind of what you get, perhaps. So if you're not a member and you want to be a member, we're going to show you in the beginning of the month so you could choose if you're not a member, if you wanted to get a chance to win it, you know what I'm saying? But this is for this month. Anyway, this is one of the BOD's patterns where I made it look like eagle feathers on the bottom, but I did tweak it so that the bottom of this flares out tremendously. I made all kinds of extra stitches in between as I went down. So this whole winged part just flares out. So it's got a nice flare to it. How many times can I say flare in one
sentence? It has a pin.
It's got a pin. That's what she used to say with her skirts.
My skirts had to have a pin, or I didn't
Right.
want them in my life.
Also cotton. It's just a little grocery bag. And I made this, and it's a nice little, you could drop yarn in it. It's a drawstring on the top. You know, no biggins, but it's a Mama G made stuff. Then you're getting 3 Havana Choice, and they're like a nice mossy green. I like that. And then after I show you these, I'll show you the monthly appreciation. Okay. Then you're also, I'm just going to hold it up. Oh, thank you, Heidi. You get this, which is the, yeah, I know the name. My brain.
Can't
headaches.
tell I'm writing down the names over
I
here.
know, this is, okay, this is
Not just showing off my
DK.
sweet brain.
The blues looks like the all-seeing eye. Then you're going to get 2 purple Heron Simply Softs,
And that's weird.
and then 2 shiny gray Eversofts in a gray. Those would go nice together. So that, and then a bunch of there's some knit and some crochet. Hello, Sassy Mel. In there as well. So anyway, so this is what's going. This is the cat colony. Let me put the book in.
Oh, Missy, thank you so much.
See, yeah, we appreciate that so much. It really does make a huge difference.
Well, thank you,
Some of you
Paula.
guys, I'm not crying because I'm doing really great. I'm doing super well. But now that I'm 65, they automatically are. Yeah, it is really soft, Arrow Lover. They're taking out the $180 something out of my monthly, and I don't need it because I'm covered. But now I'm getting like almost $200 less than I was, the pittance that I was getting. Anyway, so in the
Thank you, Mel.
thank you so much, Mel. This is the appreciation. So these super chats, super stickers, and we're going to do, as we always do, the in-house, so you win some. All right. This is what's in this bag. I also threw a set of the alpaca yarns. Again, like I said, this is from Temu. They're soft, but I don't know if they're coated with something. It just didn't take very well, and I don't have the time to fuss with it. All right. Then also the Sweet Roll DK, you're getting 2 of those in my favorite colorway. All the pretty colors. So there's 2 of those. I'm not going to get into all the stats.
They're all bendable. That's all.
They're all
really
bendable
matters.
yarns. When you get older, should get more. No. Well, I got the same amount because I was on SSDI for a little while because I had to stop working. And then I got an amount. And then when I turned, thank you, Mandy. When I turned 65 in February, they automatically start taking Medicaid out. But I have insurance, so I don't need the Medicaid. And I don't know now with what's going on with the Social Security people, there's nobody there. So anyway, this is 2 of the Karen Colorama Halos. So you get 2 of those. So that's a lot of yardage. This had a lot of yardage. This is nice yarn. 481 yards in each. So you probably can pull off almost like a sweater, depending on your stitch anyway. So there's that.
Wait, no, that's H. Sorry, that's G. This is H.
That's H. Yeah.
H. Red.
And then you got 2 of the thinner, really pretty. This yarn is nice too. This is a Fair Isle Harbor, and it's definitely a purple. And I'm going to say the writing is so small. It's a viscose, cotton and viscose. So this is perfect for the summer. And you're getting, where's the yardage? Here it is, 321 yards, all right, in each. So that would make a nice little summer top, or the tank top. And then I've got 5 of these, which is the Sundance Mural Maltese. Oh my gosh, thank you, Paula.
Wait, no, that was
what happened. I looked up quick. Yolandi.
Yeah,
Oh, Yolandi. Oh,
here, I can write it here. Hold on.
well, yeah.
Because you ran out of space, so I met it.
Oh, I did run out of space. Anyway, you get 5 of those. And Kirsten, thank you. Thank you guys. You know, we're not fishing for it, but it does help, and you know, it's nice. Anyway, so that is what's in the monthly appreciation. I don't know if I hope you feel that that's enough stuff. I know it's not quite as big as some people's giveaways, but we do the best we can.
You do what you can,
Yeah,
with what you have, for who you can.
In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw in not that one. That one's already given away. Where's the one with the green? All right, so I'm also going to add to the monthly appreciation. This is a pretty green and gray zebra hank of yarn, and it's purple haze, and it's a worsted weight. There's 218 yards, and it's all the different colored greens and gray base on the zebra. So I'm going to throw that in here as well. All right. So, and we're going to pick this Wednesday. Yes.
So all of these that are
I'm
happening
gonna
right
need a
now are
bigger
going
bag.
into
This
Wednesdays.
isn't gonna fit. Yeah, I might have to do a
You're gonna
separate
need a
bag
bigger
and tape it
boat.
together, but so it's gonna be a big bag of stuff, right? So I just wanted to show that to you guys. That's why if you're interested, you turn it in this direction. Actually, entertain the.
Oh,
truth.
Rebecca McCauley got the
Rebecca
membership from
McCauley.
Yolanda. I keep forgetting to check over at my phone on who got some of these memberships.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Rebecca, I didn't mail out your winnings yet because I didn't get to the postal.
Yeah, so we have a few, oh, hold up. We have a few things we still need to mail out. Like anyone that won notebooks in the last one, I've got all those are gonna get mailed out, and the things today we're gonna get, so those should all be out very soon. Thank you, Navy Mama.
Thank you, Navy Mama. Hello, Wanda. Wanda.
You're gonna wanna rewrite this very badly.
Yeah. I'm gonna have you dissect what it says. Real quick, I want to show you what I'm making. All right, so Helix in the chat, Lexi, found out information and shared with us, which was super exciting. That thank you, Kim G. Thank you very much. All y'all, thank you very much. That big twist, and I'm going to say allegedly here only because I did not do the research, not that I don't trust, but I did see it coming out there that Hirschner's, yeah, right? Hirschner's is picking up the big twist yarn line. Isn't that wonderful if that is true? Hello, Angela. So I did buy, some of us did buy some because we like it so much. So what I decided, being that that's the case, I cracked into my big twist. So I'm making this out of the big twist. This one is the colorway is roller rink with all the rainbows. All right, dog, the dog is like moving.
They announced it on their site.
They did. Okay,
Perfect.
I just didn't want to say something and then have to retract it. I'd rather say allegedly. All right, so what I'm doing is making a pair of pants. This is the waistband. It's going to be, I have it opened here because I'm going to put an elastic and then tuck the waistband down. And then it's just a mesh stitch. And I've got, you know, the crotch area, and then I've got the two legs going. So I'm working on a pair of rainbow mesh crochet pants from Mars. So I was going to do it in pink, but I don't think I had enough of the pink shiny material. And I thought, well, I'll do this because you could wear this for Pride Month or anytime, but you know, definitely for Pride Month. Thank you, Kel's Corner. Hello, Kel. But yeah, they're cool. Yeah, I have a lot of, I've been crocheting pants before I knew how to crochet.
I have some of your OG crocheted pants.
Yeah, I've been crocheting pants decades ago before I even knew how to. Thank you so much, Lisa. Before I even knew how to crochet, I just make up stitches. But that's just I watched a little bit of a tutorial, and then I do have all of Mars was measured professionally from this place to this place and how big it is, you know, the area. So I'm going by what he had given me of his measurements. And you're inspired. Yeah. Pants are fun. I wear them in the winter and in the summer. I just wear leggings on them underneath them in the winter and no leggings in the summer. And I did buy underwear so I can wear them. Yeah.
I'm going to really have to practice with Brad's going to start Morse coding in the comments.
Always Morse coding. Oh my gosh. And look at it. It's asking us if we want to hide it or not. I guess it's unidentifiable to the Al Gore and his rhythms. But anyway, yeah. So I'm making him a pair of pants. And then I have to make a camouflage skirt with a pink pocket and pink ruffles for another gentleman friend of ours. And
I've been holding the chat here whenever I get one, so I make sure I can write it down.
Yeah, I appreciate
but
that.
But always double check if it doesn't look like I was writing it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But and also Zoila writes it down and sends it to me. But I'm doing this only because, and I know Zoila is the savior of this. But I'm doing this because I'm trying to keep my mind in that
Do you know what Brad just wrote?
What?
Morse code.
What did he write?
Drop your drops.
Oh my gosh. In Morse code, it says drop your
Gotcha.
drops. Oh my gosh. Oh, Brad, he's gonna next. He'll be singing. I shouldn't give him any ideas. He'll be singing his songs in Morse code. But I forgot what I was saying. But it's right. Yeah, Hirschner's. I believe she meant. See, Hirschner's. Did I? I said Hirschner's, right? Isn't it Hirschner's that's buying out? I'm confused now. Isn't Hirschner's buying out Big Twist or going, not buying it out, but going to be distributing them? Isn't that who it is? I did order from Kramer today. Kramer's had I woke up, I didn't even have my coffee. I didn't even get out of bed. I woke my eyes, I checked my emails, and I got an email from Hirschner's saying that their yarn's a little on the expensive side, but they were having a sale. So I bought some undyed yarn. So I do have that coming. Hello, Tina and Gertrude. It's good to see you. Welcome in. Happy Saturday. Zoila signed up with Hirschner's. I'm not signed up. Yeah, they had 50% off, I think it was. Yeah. And I ordered some a lot of it was already sold out. I don't know if it was sold out. They were like, we're not getting rid of that for half price. So the really good stuff was gone already, but I did grab a few bare yarns from them. I'll try. The one had silk in it. I want to try that. I want to see how to wool a silk. I want to see how to dye a wool and a silk blend, because it was wool, silk, and cotton. It was a little, anyway, even at 50% off. But you use acid dye for wool, but you use different dyes for cotton, and you do a different dye for silk. So I'm really curious. I thought that'd be a fun little project.
Just peeked. I got you.
Right? Thank you, Cal, so much. Much appreciated. Yeah. So I
just want to point out that I'm just
real curious.
And then it's doing the quotes because you did the last couple. Because I'm not going to keep reading.
Yeah, no, that's beautiful. Means. You know what, guys? Since we are writing all this down, I know this is going off of what we normally do in our thing, but we're feeling I'm feeling good. And I've been feeling crappy, and you guys make me feel better being here. And we're going to include when we do the in-house people that we pick, so you don't have to do this, but you guys are being like super generous, and I'd like to thank you for that. So if it's okay, and we do this right live, so it's got to be okay, because she's got to say yes.
This is me like, are we going to get shut down?
No. What I was going to say is we're going to do in-house like we do, where you get 2 entries, then you get 10 entries. We're going to still do that. That means those people that get picked will be entered in. Anybody who's doing these super chats and gifts tonight, just for tonight, kind of like what Dee does with her ticket giveaway thing. I because I have this here, and I just am feeling gratitude for you guys' kindness, and also not only just for your kindness, but also for the fact that you guys lift my spirit. You lift me up. Okay. I have 2 of these in their purple haze. This again is that beautiful zebra yarn. I'll even take one out, and it's all different colors of greens. Oh, thank you so much, Kimmy. That's so appreciated. But all the beautiful greens. And it's got a little bit of a halo, but this is a zebra yarn. I've got 2 of these. They're a DK weight, which my preferred weight, by the way, is DK'd. I've toned down from a 4 to a 3. DK weight, and each one is 246 yards. They're 100-gram balls, or hanks, skanks as we like to call them.
Bendable.
So, and it's bendable. So there's 2 of those, and at the end of the night, is that for sale? No, this is Wanda, we're just gonna give this away. All right, but what we're gonna do, because we're gonna gift out some entries, but for the kindness of you guys, I just wanted to do a little something extra. So we'll pick.
So we're going to do, just so I can clarify.
I don't know what we're doing. I'm just talking.
So before you continue, so we're going to do our normal, where we write emojis. Yeah. And everybody, we could do a word. We're in StreamYard.
Oh, we're in StreamYard. We could do a word. But I just feel like you guys are being really super awesome, cool.
So we're going to do our normal. We pick the first 5, get entries.
Okay, we'll just do for everybody in the chat. So you guys that are gifting things and giving super chats, it's not just, it's going to be for everybody, because the gift of giving is what's so beautiful. So that actually makes more sense to me.
Got that one.
23 months. Gosh, we've been here that long. We've been here almost 4 years.
That one doesn't go. This one does, all right.
Right. Yeah, no, because you guys are just being really super friggin' awesome. So so this way you guys.
So if you're trying to say you want to do something special for the extra super
Well,
chat love tonight, like
yeah.
do you want to pick an extra entries for the ones that are just doing tonight or something? I don't know what you're trying to do.
Well, that's what I'm saying. How do you guys feel about it? Rudy, imagine 48 months. I know, right? That's a lot of months. 416. That's a good number. We could do it one of two ways. If all of you that are giving super chats, kind of caught myself off guard here because
you caught me off guard too.
Yeah, we're both sitting here.
We're gonna do the normal. We're gonna do the
We're gonna-
normal thing we always do, but we might be doing something else.
Yeah, we're gonna do the in-house, or this is the way I was thinking, and I'm just gonna do it this way because you guys are being really super kind. So we're gonna do the in-house giveaways for entries like we always do. Okay, and we're gonna write your name down. At the end of the night, those people that get picked from the chat and everybody that has given for each gift, you're all going to get a just tonight giveaway, and this will be the prize. Does that make sense? That seems fair, right? So everybody's going to get a chance, and those who are gifting are guaranteed a chance. Does that make sense? And then I'll just quickly number it, and we'll pick a number.
So you're going to number these from like 1 to whatever.
Yeah. And then after we pick the in-house ones, we'll give them their numbers, and then we'll pick from those numbers. And then that'll be the price, right? Does that make sense? If you're in
We're just going to do whatever she said.
I don't even know what I'm talking about. What else is new here? Come on, guys.
Let's see how it goes, folks.
Yeah. If we botch it up terribly,
I'm just as confused as you.
Just deal with it. The mug says, just deal with it. This is how we're doing it. Hello, not so naughty. Valley of the Dawns.
Okay, so you pay attention to the chat there. I'm going to get over to StreamYard.
All right, cool. Give me this while I pay attention to the chat. Got my pen.
So Mama G will be able to see your quotes. I mean, your comments. I will not.
Oh, also too. Let me get that one. Hold on. Moonlight Tracy is in the house. Okay, so we're writing everybody down. I'm going to give you all numbers, and we're gonna also gift some out. Also, too, there's a video that's out there that says "Sad Cat Made Mama G Cry" or something like that. If you haven't watched that, you might want to watch that. There's a giveaway in there. Okay, so because you're here, we're telling you, and I'm going to pick that probably Wednesday. Also, we're just going to pick it on Wednesday.
It's so weird that
you're just along
like
for the ride. I don't know why you have such a hard time with it.
I'm just along for the ride. That's an Erin quote. She says that all the time.
Oh yeah, just here for the ride. I just want to let you know. So the Sad Cat video. Oh yeah, we also thank you, Anna. We also did that video where we went to the Joann's and Michael's, and I went through all the StreamYard. I mean the thing, and did it. And the darn thing, I put it up there. I deleted it from my phone, the original, and the darn thing was black. So I took it off. That's also threw me into a tizzy. That was just one more straw on the camel's back of life, you know. Anna Banana. Thank you, Anna Banana. No, you guys are just being like super awesome, and I want to do a little extra special for that, but also want to offer for everybody, you know, to have a chance. I'm going to start numbering you. Hold on. So Paula, you had done 5 gifted, so you get 5 entries. That's how that works. And all my mods are going to get an entry for this too. So 2.
We're almost there, folks. I'm using my mouse down here. I love this thing. I hold it this way, it makes sounds. So start typing off.
17. I'm writing the numbers in front, like Paula got 5. I'm writing the numbers in front. Now I'm going to give all the mods an entry for this for tonight as well. And then going to the next list that Rusty wrote. Handwriting questionable. Oh, look at everybody's writing awesome. That's cool. Because that's the number that you're supposed to be writing.
Brad wrote, drop your drop and give Mama G thummies. So that's the stuff he's been
Thumb
Morse
me,
coding.
baby. Thumb me. Oh, and Morse code. I love it. I love that you're doing Morse code.
Yeah, I mean, I have Morse code written on me. I'm going to cover it up just as this is really precious space now, and I don't need
Good
any more.
photos of it with you with it before you
Yeah.
cover that up.
No, we should do a whole photo shoot.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, really good photos of you with that before you cover it up. I'm not looking right now because no one's doing the supers. Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to pay attention as I go here.
We're at
If you do give
41.
a super during this and we don't say your name out loud, let us know when the comments calm down.
Maybe I could.
I didn't see any.
I was just making sure. Yeah, I can go back pretty far. Okay, cool. Cool beans.
Island.
Island. Island. Yeah.
I do love how
And
those
it
types
was
of
last
jokes like spread through the community.
Awesome, guys. And
Like-
this is great for the algorithm.
It was just one live when Mama G had earlier said to say island, but then we were way past that and Craig just kept saying island. And Mama G was like, move past it. And he was like,
Move
yeah,
past it.
he's like, I'm live. Like I'm
Yeah.
where you're supposed to be. I'm just being
And he
facetious.
just now it's everybody's types island.
But that's where that one started.
Yeah, we start all kinds of trouble. I did say hi to you, Beth, didn't I? Yes, Adventures with Beth. I did.
52. Okay, we're at 52.
Cool. And thank you, Cab and Kimmy. Gosh, I couldn't get that out.
All right, we're holding at 52.
Kimmy, you're at 40. You're number 42.
That means there's a decent amount of people here that have not entered. This is multiple entries and some other things.
Okay,
we have
yeah.
missed.
Oh, all right. Well, this one here is for 2 hanks of hand-dyed Mama G yarn on zebra base. It is wool. If you have an aversion to wool, but you could still.
If you win and you have an aversion to wool, yeah, you can gift it forward, or I'll make you a notebook if you want it.
Yeah. If you have an aversion to wool and you don't want the 2 hanks of yarn, we will subsidize that.
Yeah, we'll figure something out with you because we don't. It's not your fault you have an aversion to it, so we will figure something out.
I never thought of that because I don't. So I don't. It's like we were talking about that the other day. Like you don't think about things that aren't a part of your life, and then somebody else has something like, oh wow, I never thought of that because it's not a part of your life. And that's why it's hard. That's why you're not being inconsiderate. You just don't know.
Yeah,
But then some people are just inconsiderate.
So when someone is,
Missy,
you got that? When someone is seemingly not being inconsiderate, they're just unaware. Educate. When someone's being inconsiderate, then probably just turn around and walk away because it's no point fighting with those people.
Don't even waste.
Don't waste your breath. All right, we're holding at 56. Nope, 55. Okay, if we don't get
all right,
we'll let a couple more comments come through, but I think we're good to pull.
And then we're going to pull, and this is going to be the first 5 people get 2 entries. The 6th person gets 10 entries. That's for the monthly appreciation, but also for tonight's
we're pulling
gift away. I got my paper. When I'm looking down writing, just make sure Kel's Crochet. Kel's Crochet Corner.
I have to do it this way.
All right, so Kel, right now you're going to be 44 and 45. Next person is Diane Major. Oh, cool. We made this, said that together. And you're going to be 46 and 47.
We're like those twins that talk at the same time.
Oh, I know, right? Kind of creepy. Super creepy. Heidi B. We do crack each other up. You're 48 and 49. Jessica Johnson. We inflected the same way too. $50 and $51. Suzanne Goulet.
Up. No, I said because I call you Goulet. That's how my dyslexic brain wants to.
All right, this one gets 10. All y'all other ones
a 10.
Suzanne.
Ooh, Doneen, welcome to the Black Cats.
52. Oh, thank you. 52 and 53 is for Suzanne and Navy Mommy. Wanda. And Navy Mommy, do you still have more mystery bags? If you do, write that in the chat for people. Drop your information so people, I love it. I got 2 larges already. Love it. All right, and you're getting 10, so you're going to have number 54 to 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. And don't pick on me.
We all have different capabilities.
I am numerically incapable. But I could tell you percentages off of prices if I'm buying something.
We're doing one more, right? Is that what's happening?
No, that was the 10.
Okay.
This is, we're going to pick a number.
Oh, okay.
And that's what this is for. I know you're confused because I had no idea what I was
Yes.
doing.
So I can close it.
You're understandably confused. But don't forget to go to
Just
to that
check it.
video. I'm going to put this paper away that reminded me. Leave a comment, and then there's a comment to make if you're interested in what we're giving away in that video. Check that video out. It's like sad. The sad cat made me cry because it was a unboxing.
Did you put my first one in there? Kimmy's asking.
I have Nuke. First one for what?
I don't know.
Kimmy, I got you down. Oh, the dog. Don't roll on me.
We were just hanging out. We just did some random chatting.
Hold on, I got it.
Getting ready to.
Yeah, I wrote your other one down because Kimmy. And
so anybody that does super chats or super stickers,
yeah,
today, probably about 15 minutes. We can do the 15-minute
thing. Then we're going
to be giving this away, and then it's Dee's after.
Yeah, Dee's got her big box drawing today.
So Des just showed up, so I want to.
Oh, Des, okay.
Some of what's happening, but yeah,
people were being super generous and whatnot. So in the spirit of that, we're also giving. So I got the 2 skanks a hand-dyed John for you. Okay. And Kimmy, yes, I have both of them.
No one won these, right?
No.
Okay, I didn't think that.
Yes. Just Connie got the other 2.
Mara,
mindfully Mara. So mindfully Mara, because I did the other things. Hold on. I have to write the mindfully down. That was to 63 to Navy Mama Wanda. So you're 64.
Okay, so Des, what's happening is unfortunately you missed the in-house stuff. We just did that. Zoila's dropping the mystery bags from Navy Mama.
Yeah, thank you, Zoila, my girl.
We're going to be doing a polling for any of the supers given during today.
There you go.
For these 2 hand-dyed.
The 2 hand-dyed hangs. Just because everybody's being really kind, we want to be kind in return.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much, Bonnie. So Bonnie, you're number 65.
And then we still have the replays. So anyone that doesn't know this by now, if you come back to this after it's done being live, when the live is fin, come back, leave a comment, and we always include all the comments in the replay gift away. That being said, we also sometimes we're not going to do it this live. We're doing too many special things, but sometimes nearing the end of a live, we will say something like, hey, if you want to include this topic, we're going to do something special. Yeah. And then the next.
Sometimes she'll do like a random rusty reward at the end,
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, Wanda.
Yeah, or sometimes it's just like, hey, we're going to do a regular gift away for entries, but we'll do this physical gift away for anybody that mentions this in the replay in addition to what you get. So you have the chance of winning both.
You're number 66, Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we thank you guys. It's just really, really awesome that you guys are. There you go. I don't know if Rudy's still here, but Rudy, we got the 15-minute timer.
I'm going to give it another extra second or 2 before we start.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to give it like a minute. I'm going to take a urination station break and leave my timer in my place.
Let's see how long it takes her to go. Can I flip it?
I mean, if you want to. You're barely going to see any sand.
All right, we're timing her. Oh, so you can't see the whole thing on here. I flipped your timer. We're timing to see if she takes her 15 minutes to use a urination station break. Yeah, and if you do win and you're in Canada, Canada, my lovely Canadian cousins, if you wouldn't mind help, well, we got it. Forget, I was going to say help with the shipping, but you guys have to help with shipping for everybody probably, so. 23 more. Oh my gosh. 23 thumbs. Thank you, Kirsten. Trevor says we're 23 thumbs away from our 100 thumb. We haven't gotten that in a little bit, not as frequent. So we'd appreciate it if you haven't, write Kirsten down. If you haven't left a thumb, or if you have an alias and you want to come back in that like Gwen does, we appreciate it. You're number 67.
Not gonna lie, I
Kirsten.
didn't fully dry my hands from washing them, but
She
look
was
how-
hurrying. Dory, thank you, Dory Dunn did it. Yeah, we have to send notebooks to Dory, I believe. She, no,
Yep.
she, yeah, she got
we got
notebooks
notebooks
coming.
over there. They're
Yeah,
coming.
we haven't
They're
mailed them
coming.
out yet. I'm afraid to drive my car because I got a ticket
Mhm.
and because of my inspection. And then I went to get it inspected and I have to get things fixed. So I'm trying not to drive it because I don't want to get pulled over again. And the cops around here have nothing better to do than to drive behind you and run your plates for no darn reason because I didn't break any laws. I was speeding right. I pulled over to let him go ahead of me, which was in the video that didn't show up. So that also was just another, like I said, that just kind of, yeah. So I got a ticket for that. I have to go to court, you know. So that happens. Yeah. Where we're from, they had to fight real crime. I'm sorry. They didn't care if you even had a windshield on your car because they're worried about other big crimes.
Yeah.
It was a,
Are most of the wheels looking okay and spinning?
yeah. As long as, you know, it was,
Oh,
you
nice.
could speed
Did
by
you
a
pee
cop,
when
I
I
don't
went to
care.
go pee, Zoila? Yeah.
Oh, you peed
I'm a
together.
lightning speeder.
For yarn. Thank you for the other thumbie.
I expel fluids fast,
Yes.
which is true because I even when I just got
She's
blood
a
drawn.
speedy
Can we
urinator.
take a moment on how small this is? The smallest bruise I've ever
Oh,
had from getting
yeah.
blood drawn.
You-
They did second
drawing, and she got a small bruise. And as soon as the point of the needle hit my arm, I knew it was going to be a hematoma and a bruise. This was a huge hematoma, and look at the bruise I got. Had a different lady. The one that did my blood last time was the one that she got.
But we just did it, so we have nothing yet from.
I did. I got my
Oh,
results.
okay. I didn't get mine yet.
Haha. I got my results. A little high. What else is new? I wish I could be. But anyway, just take it for what it. Yeah, I don't do that. I wish I could do that, but I can't because I get too anxiety. Oh my God, now it's a superpower. Yeah, no, I mean, it didn't bother me.
No,
but-
actually, we were born. I
Oh,
was born
cute.
and raised in different areas of Connecticut.
Yeah.
And then expel fluids quickly, right?
Yeah, she does. She's a
Oh, I just do.
speedy urinator.
I pee so quickly. It's just that my bladder was super full.
Yeah, and she was in a hurry, so it helps.
Yeah, I was challenging myself. But yeah, so I lived in Connecticut for a while, a bunch of different parts of lower Connecticut. Highest up I went was Middletown for a bit. You had some other places growing up, but
Yeah.
I moved up here a while back and I followed some
Been here
years later.
almost 20 years now. It's the longest I've ever been in one place. I've been all over the country. She's not a steady.
She's been everywhere.
Marie.
I'm a jet streamer.
Yeah, no, I was a nomad. My father, he moved around a lot. He lived in Carolina Bay, stayed in Florida, Connecticut, wherever. Here, New York, all over the place.
So we're starting,
which is nice. All right, we close
now. So this is the 15-minute timer for any of the people that want to do the super chat, super stickers to be entered into what can have this
tonight thing.
And then when we get a little closer to this timer, when we got a little closer to this timer being out, we will start pulling the replays because we have the replays from the past Saturday and then also from that the Wednesday
before because we didn't. Yeah. Too much information for $1, Alex. So you lived in the same end of the same street almost. You know what? That statistically, when I was in college, it said that too. That I don't remember what the stats were in the specifics. Thank you, Zoila.
Last call when this is out.
Yeah. But more people, around 80%. I don't know if this is still true. Most people never move farther than 20 miles away from where they're born. That's sad.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's sad. I guess if you don't know, you don't know, and what are you missing? But
Well, I mean,
but from
some
someone like
people,
me who's been all over the place,
but also,
Canada, Mexico,
but
I don't fly, so I haven't been overseas, but
that's also considering something that you would like to do, but not everybody has the same um feelings and wants. Are like, some people don't really want to travel, they'd rather stay somewhere and build a homestead. Some people would rather travel the world than ever live anywhere. Some people would prefer to build a homestead and travel lightly. So really,
yeah.
it's a preference thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. And you're comfortable being home, you know. But all the moves that I've made, and you're going from what is your home and your comfort zone to yeah, I lived coast to coast, California and North Carolina, right on the ocean. I lived on both oceans, Riverside, California, and then one other place I don't remember where. I was young, you know, but um, you're fine, me madame. Um, but I don't even remember what I was saying.
Okay, so Doneen's wanting to give a couple patterns out.
Oh,
So
that's so sweet,
does
Donnie.
this
Thank
mean
you.
that I would just need to email the file that you sent here to whoever wins? I'm assuming you'd like to give a couple of those out. Is that what's happening?
Yeah,
Or send them that?
that's super nice.
Let me know if I'm
There's what's her name? I forgot her name. I forgot her name. Helix, thank you. You're number 69. Just saying. I have to rewrite all this anyway, so this works out that I can write the numbers down. when I'm
yes.
here.
Okay.
Oh, that's super sweet, Doneen.
So if you would like to write that we're going to be doing, I don't know which winning. Where's your winner sheet?
What am I doing? For what?
Doneen wants to give out a couple
Oh, for
of
today?
this. Yeah, because they missed Bendy Bingo.
Oh, you're so
I
sweet.
appreciate it.
So patterns. All right.
Yes.
Um,
You can even make a
I'll do a
section.
little asteroid.
So you do it different than me. I make a little box, so it's like almost a new page.
Patterns. Oh, I'm writing. Oh, this is
Linda, I'm going to hold you here until she's done.
Doneen. Okay.
Thank you, Linda.
All right. Linda Fisk, thank you very much. You're number 70. Then we'll do the number generator off my phone and pick a number. How's that?
Okay, so we're going to go back over here.
Oh, we can't see you. You could see us. I'm going to go in there. It's on your Bendy Bingo. Oh, I forgot Danny Joe got Bendy Bingo before when I yawned.
Oh, nice.
You can play Bendy Bingo anytime. We don't give prizes all the time unless we're doing official Bendy Bingo. And we will be in wigs and I will be in my persona, apparently. Allegedly. Holly, I'm getting the nasty look.
Okay, so if you would like to win,
yeah, this is super nice of Doneen. Thank you very much.
some a pattern to the
Thank you so much, Wanda.
what's this? The messy bun hat.
Oh, it's a nice pattern. Yeah, that's oh God, why am I not thinking of her names? I got too
I
many
know we're
others.
tiny, but
You know who I'm talking about. I love her channel. Yeah, right pattern. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you so much, Doneen. That's really super nice.
we appreciate you.
Yeah, I used to watch her channel all the time, and then I haven't been watching anybody. I just feel like I'm really. And if you have a channel, I say this all the time. Please don't feel badly to do this because I'm asking you to do this. Is if you're putting videos up, and I haven't been over there and making a comment, though sometimes I'm just not feeling like commenting, and I'm just going and giving you the thumb. But you can just tag Mama G Gear somewhere in your description box, and that will pop up when I look and I see mentioned. Then I can pop over and see your video. So this way I show you some love, you know. Bonnie Mason. I always feel like I'm doing the George Jetson song when I'm singing people's names, right?
Yeah.
Their son Elroy.
Don't do too much of that.
Ellie. Hill's Crochet Corner.
Okay.
You're number 72.
Lou, 72.
72. Well, this is awesome. Yeah, I know you guys have been awesome. This is great.
Okay. So we're at 33.
Yarn barf. Love you, yarn barf.
So we'll let a few more comments go through. So if you
Yeah.
haven't typed it, if you only maybe typed it once or twice, type it another third time's a charm, they usually say with things like this, but we also don't mind more.
And it helps, like I said, leaving lots of just writing random words, emojis, whatever. It shows
Oh,
activity.
we went
in
up
the chat.
again.
Yeah, and it shows activity in the chat. Now Goran's Rhythms and Annie Lennox love it. And it helps us. So they're nice to us when that happens. Well, not super nice. But.
One more.
Bill
Okay.
Aaron, hello, darling. Oh, thank you again, Cal.
Don't
Number
type
72.
pattern. You might win a pattern if you couldn't guess from the word that I put in. A pattern.
Yeah,
Looks like
right?
for winning. Messy bun hat.
I don't know if you missed what I was saying earlier. I've not been. You're at the yarn store. Oh my god! Yeah, my yarn store video. We went shopping. That I screwed it up, and it. I don't want to talk about it. I took it down. I was so upset. Mary Mahan. I did say hi to you before. But I haven't been really doing much on the streets. I've been watching a little bit, but not typing in the lives, leaving a thumb. I just not been people-y the last like probably month, and was feeling like throwing in the towel. So I'm better, but just apologizing for not being on and being more active on the chat. Parliament, thank you. You're 74.
All right, so we went up one more. Let's see. It's up to we're at 42. Okay, I'm gonna let it go another second.
Go in a second. Yeah, it does take time. We want to make sure everybody gets counted. I'm not entering because I can't follow patterns. Not yet.
And we're about halfway there to the supers gift away of the yarn.
I'm gonna yawn again. Oh no, that was a burp.
All right, I think we're holding at 42.
Be at my doorstep. Yeah, you're welcome anytime, girl. Just don't mind the mess. That's what I was freaking out about. My house is I'm trying to de-stash and go through things, but in the process it makes it even worse. And then you're overlooking like the things you're supposed to be doing because you're doing that. So I just got completely overwhelmed, and I had a meltdown yesterday for about an hour. I would say it was about an hour, and then I was kind of over it, but it worked up to that, you know.
All right.
Ready?
I think
Shelly
we're ready to pull.
How are you, darling?
So we're gonna pull.
Oh, wait, Shelly's here. Shelly, write pattern if you're interested in winning some patterns. Doneen is offering pattern.
Yeah, we're offering.
It's the messy bun from why am I not remembering her name? It's completely blank now.
You said couple, so that is two in my
couple two?
Two.
So two separate people?
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? That's super nice.
Oh, we did.
You sent me a pattern? I'm gonna learn. I actually ordered a bunch of patterns.
I know. I got to try to learn patterns.
Well, even if I don't learn on thank you, don't.
Even if I don't learn how to crochet fully, at least learning how to get her to know how to read patterns. If I can read them and explain it to her, that's just as good.
Yeah,
okay, perfect. That's what I thought.
Stuff. I don't do the math. Barbara, thank you so much.
Right, so after you write Barbara, I think we're ready to pull.
You're number 75, Barbara.
All right, here we go.
All right, this is for the patterns.
Pattern.
And thank you very much, Doneen. Let me write this on. My gosh, I didn't have enough paper. Oh, patterns.
Yeah, I was gonna say
one
spot.
and then two. I did already make a
Marie Simpson.
Marie Simpson.
I believe we have all of your info.
Well, we need your email.
Email? Okay,
yeah, because you're going to email that to me, right? I don't know how this electronic stuff works.
So email.
Don't ask me anything about.
When we get big again, it's the Mama G and Rusty. Yahoo.
Ginger. Thank you, Doneen. I knew it was a G, and then I just couldn't.
Winner number two.
It just was stuck. When I try to do something, it makes it. Nessa, you want a pattern? She might already have this one. I don't know. Actually, Nessa and I just ordered a bunch of patterns. Infinitely Nessa.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. That was really super sweet, Doneen. We truly appreciate that. And we're gonna we're up to
like if I look at the
75.
screen, if I look at the screen to see my face, I'm looking through the quarter hourglass. Like I know you guys can see me, but my angle to look at the screen as opposed to the camera is looking at my face.
And I've got my phone because I'm reading.
I'll let you know when I get them sent through.
Yeah, I appreciate that so much, Doneen. And Doneen, I know is it you that wanted the brown on brown yarn? Is it Doneen or Talia? One of my Canadian cousins. Brown on brown. I'm
just using your corner.
Oh, I thought you wanted me to write something.
No.
She's using my lap. Remember that when you used to sign someone say, hey, turn around, use your back and write on someone's back? Yeah. You know what? I would like to do a video. I want a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and I don't take things personal because I don't care. Thumbs up or thumbs down on something concept, because most of the crowd here is on the older side. We're 18 and older anyway, but most of us are a little bit older. Would it be fun to do a video where we reminisce about old stuff that we don't have anymore?
It'd be extra fun if we had the ability to be typing it in and popping up images while we do it. Just showing.
Yeah, we've all been a mess, man. Lisa, it's that time of year. We're all just stressing out and melting down.
So just so you know, this is for supers to win this in a few. We got like that much time left. 75 entries so far. That's including everybody that's given supers, gifteds, all that stuff. Also, I gave a entry for each one of the mods that are mods on our channel, and also the 2 to each of the in-house winners, and then 10 to the 6th in-house winner, which was Wanda, and then all y'all. Because Mama G was appreciating your generosity today, so we're doing all the things today.
Paying you back.
And just a few new people popped in, so I just want to do a quick repeat.
To let you guys know. Yeah.
A quick repeat.
And, you know, we might do this.
Okay, so let's pull the, let me get a random
request. Can you twos say hi, Rue? Hi, Rue. Hello, Rue. It's good to see you. Well, we don't really see you. Can see us, right? You like my cool glass? It's good to see you, Rue. Actually, one of my chicks, which has the straight wings that may not be a female chick, might be a rooster. Hello, Michelle Metzig. Hey, yeah, that's why we never did the patterns. I'm sorry. You snooze, you lose, Michelle. I'm sorry. That was Moira the mug saying that. But if it is a rooster, we're going to call it RuPaul.
I need is this where you got we need the replays.
Oh, replay people. Replay people. I forgot. I thought we already did that. All right.
We didn't right now. So this is going to be done before we're done with the replays. So what we're going to do is when we're done with the replays is when we're going to close out for the yarns.
Replay people.
Because that's definitely going to be done before.
We're including these in the
no, but this is just we're just pulling the replay.
I'll pull these guys. Okay. So we missed last Wednesdays. That's who's on there. These are people that left comments on the replay. So we always say just leave something. You know,
and this is us from the Wednesday.
This past Wednesday, the Wednesday prior that I didn't do this past Wednesday because I didn't have the paper in front of me.
Yes.
So we had 18 people. So she's going to do the randomizer. I'm going to smoke behind here with my vape.
I'm going to sip on screen.
We're all doing something. Keeping it busy, keeping it real.
2, 2.
1, 2. Tammy Rigney. All right, so Tammy, you don't have to do anything. You get 10 entries into the monthly appreciation, and that goes on. Replay for Wednesday is Tammy Rigney.
Marie, if you said something, I missed it.
Oh, Marie's always saying something funny.
I'm on the randomizer, so I don't have the comments in front of me right now.
Tammy Rigney. Okay, Missy, thank you so much. Let me write Missy down before you pick that one. I'm up here now, so you're number 76, Missy.
So last call is real close because I'm putting this down. And after we call this number, we're going to be calling the official.
Yeah. In-house.
Oh, I'm still in an ad. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Hold, please.
All the ads.
This
is a mess I've got. I will be able to decipher this, no problem.
Wegmans seltzers. I don't normally like seltzers because they're sweet. Like if you get them from the dollar store, this brand's not too bad. It's a little bit sweeter than I like.
It's got the weirdest bubble seltzer.
I can't do soda. I have a hard time with juices. There's too much sugars. So Wegmans seltzers, it's just bubbly water with a little flavor. I'm not sure I like this one.
Oh, it's much better now that it's fizzled.
I told you a little bit fizzled out. So much nicer.
I first took a sip of this. I'm not really a tonic or seltzers and stuff. Thank you, Lisa. And the first sip I took, the bubbles were super intense. Where's Lisa going? Lisa's going. I got so many papers here. Lisa, you're number 77.
Okay, so now we're going to do Saturdays. So
All right,
this is,
Saturday.
did I miss that too, Des? I might have missed something
The
else.
past Saturday that we just had last week. This is during the Bendy Bingo.
Yeah, this was during Bendy Bingo. Anybody here, if you did not watch,
Diane says thing.
if you did not watch the Bendy Bingo live,
Please do.
just go watch it. Maybe without a liquid because you might pee yourself.
Yeah, I just go into some alternate ego.
At one point, Aaron's sitting off screen, tried to leave the room and just fell on all fours, hysterically laughing on the floor. Like,
and it was completely like off the cuff. I wasn't playing. It was just, I just said something and then I started being that character.
Yes, Arrow Lover, you're on it.
And yes, Arrow Lover.
If you want to show it, you can.
Oh, yeah, this is from last Saturday.
But yeah, it was a great live.
Move it over here. I'm hoping you're being able to see everybody. Yeah, we laughed.
Yeah, there's the link for the live.
Yeah, thank you, Zoila.
It was amazing.
Yeah, it was just, I was just being really super silly.
Whatever happened.
And then Wednesday I was David Navarro. I dressed up like David Navarro, unbeknownst to myself. I had the hat. Number 9? Number 9, Karen JSP. Karen JSP. You get 10 entries in the monthly appreciation. You don't have to do anything. I'm just going to write your name.
Yeah, I only normally rewatch. I rewatch our lives sometimes to more just as if I miss comments during a section, I'll go back and rewatch it, but I don't often. I have a hard time. And if I can put time to watching episode like videos, I'd rather try to watch things in the community.
Yeah,
but
I run it.
The Bendy Bingo line, the Bendy Bingo one, I rewatched that.
I didn't watch it all.
Like cry laughing.
I watched the beginning. I watched like maybe a half.
Oh my goodness, it's so funny.
You know what it is? It's different me watching it because I'm watching myself and I'm like, oh, cringe. Even like when I did Dave Navarro this past Wednesday, I couldn't rewatch it, and it was throwing me off even talking during it because it didn't look like me, and it was weird. I don't know how actors and actresses do that when they go and dress up into something. It was a really weird thing that I've not experienced before.
Okay, so we have 5 minutes, so now we need to figure out
Let's do this
for this.
Okay, yeah, we got number 1 through the last person I've got was Diane Sass, who was number 78. So are we done with? So now, if there's any super chats or super stickers by the time she starts this,
there's 7 ads. You have seconds.
They're going to go, or gifts.
This is anyone that left one of those. We're doing the yards.
And all of these go to the end of the month gift away too. This is just an addition for tonight. Right? I hope that's clear. I hope I'm making sense. It's like hearing you. Yeah, exactly, Denise. I always say, oh my God, I sound like that. I sound so nasally.
So how many do we have?
We've got, including, oh yeah, here we go. These I don't need now. These we picked. I wrote them down. So we've got number 78, Diane Sass is the last one. So 1 through 78. I know it's a mess. I will rewrite everything, but trust me, y'all got a number.
It went backward. Oh, there we go.
Polly's sitting here. Man, you can't hear Polly. I know, but she's over here meowing.
31.
31 or 31 is my 31. Number 31. All right, so it's not that page. It's this page. Is number 31 is Kendra. Let me find it so I can get that where it's not a glare.
Kendra.
Look at that handwriting. She should have been a doctor. Kendra Lux, you won. Circle your name. Kendra, I have your address.
So yeah, from here we're going to D's. Don't forget that Dibs is this Thursday, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, Dibs is this coming Thursday on D's channel.
This Wednesday we're picking the winner.
We have to remember that, so I go to your house on Thursday.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be organized enough where if you are late or you don't show up.
No, I want to.
The first week I did it myself, but it was stressy.
No, it's just a matter of reminding Craig that he has to do the dogs. That's all. It's no big deal.
True. Yeah.
I just have to remember to make sure he.
And then Ganny Joe goes on after us on Thursday. She goes on Thursdays every night after D at 7. Ganny Joe, if you're still here, drop your drop if you wouldn't mind. Oh, thank you so much, Denise. And then this down. She's going to go on at 7:30. So we'll do the dibs and try to get it all done by 7:30. You
I'm
know,
gonna hop on D's to see
so
if they're
this
up
way
and
you
running.
could go from us to Ganny Joe. Gavin with Ganny.
Yeah.
And I know I've been missing. I even missed yours. Just please just give me a get out of jail free card from Monopoly for this one, folks. It happens once in a while, you know. We all know that. Thank you,
Yeah.
Zoila. Zoila dropped the link. And yeah, Kendra. Where's my cat? Your cat is at my house. Hopefully not breaking into the downstairs bathroom because he was trying to get the door open. And I'm worried now that he might succeed. maybe we could pick up a Polly. Are your patterns on Ravelry and Etsy? Oh, Diane Major was asking you a question, Danine. Been missing so many. Yeah, same Lisa. It's hard, you know.
Yeah,
And
so just okay, do what you're saying.
no, I was going to say, and also time, a lot of us, it's turning spring, so we're outside more. This is a time where a lot of people's viewership lessens a little bit because people are out getting their gardens ready and whatnot, especially here up north because we're just starting. We don't start putting our gardens out till after Mother's Day because we still get snow.
So yeah, so like Oodles is saying, they're heading out. Anybody that
Yeah,
needs to
thank
take a urination station break or get yourself a beverage or anything
Yep.
before D's, go do that and head
Get
over.
it done, and we'll see you
We
at
tend to
D's.
stay up for a minute or two just while D's is getting ready. So I have D's going on. They're not up yet.
Yeah, well, last time, remember, it was on, and they were saying, no, D's on, and we had to like hit the refresh button.
Oh, that's because I think I was in the wrong one. Sometimes they have
okay. So
people
I got,
up.
yeah, so I got all the information. Look at me. I couldn't find the other notebook, so I have a new loose leaf folder for YouTube stuff, and then I'm going to keep my information. Kendra won though.
Kendra, if you're still driving, if you don't know, you are the one that won the 2 hand-dyed yarn.
The zebra green.
Yes. So don't look because we're not showing it because you're driving.
Not
So just listen because you're going to get it.
Yeah, you got to
get it.
And don't forget to go to the cat made me cry video. There's a prize in that Wednesday we will pick. I'm going to write this down. Pick.
And you still have time to go on this past Wednesday's live and leave a replay comment. Just you can leave one on here.
Yep.
So maybe after this, do a quick replay leave and then hop over.
Yeah. And the one that I will say on Wednesday for the video, that there's a certain word you have to say if you're interested, because it might be something you're not interested in. So we have it where it's a word. This way, if you are interested in winning, they'll know.
You go get it.
You won't get it if you don't say it. Yep, you're going to get it. That's right. You tell her.
All right. Well, we love you all. As always, it's been a wonderful time having you here.
Yeah. And thank you for uplifting my spirits. You guys really do.
Mama G needed that love you sent today. Really, truly,
so much.
Wholeheartedly from every ounce of me chatting with her for how long I did yesterday. I thank you. She needed this loving today.
I was swearing and all kinds of, I just was ready to stop the world and get off. That I just literally was just not having it just literally, it was a breakdown. I just literally just, you know, and I it's okay. It's expected. It happens.
Sometimes it happens. And that's why it's nice to have,
today.
and that's why it's nice to have this community where we have people that love each other and are here.
So much, Ganny Joe, so much. But we love yous, and
you should be on any moment.
Yeah, I'm ready for my urination station break. I like to say before, if I ever need help going through a pattern. No, I appreciate that, Nessa. I'm taking you up on it, girlfriend, for sure. Because I got all those patterns now. I got to figure out how to upload them on my laptop. I try to do it, and I have to buy Microsoft or something or whatever. So I bought all these patterns, and I can't even.
I think the file Doneen sent is one that you can open on
Doneens, but I ordered all those patterns. Me and Nessa ordered all those patterns.
Oh, yeah, that I have to figure out for you.
And I got all these pattern books that we got, and I can't open them. Though I did it on my phone, and I got them, but then I did it on my laptop, and I don't have whatever. I don't know. It's some kind of technical thing.
Yeah, the laptop and the mobile device is different with how everything works.
Get it. Understand it. We'll figure it out. Yeah, much love to you too, Beth. Thank you.
Love to all you. We're going to end it off. So enjoy your evening.
PDF files. I tried and it's I have to unload something. I'll talk to you about it in this.
Yes, you'll talk after the live.
Yeah, I can't handle that one. I don't have enough time for that.
I just don't have the time.
I just don't.
I just don't have the time.
Love you, Zoila. Thank you, Zoila.